All right, so why do you keep running into bad relationship after bad relationship? Guys, we're going to be answering this question here today in this show. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Coach Candace, and I help people have better relationships as well as get over an ex or a breakup. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Now, let me mention too, because if you know me, you know I am big on illustrations and examples because that really helps me to drive my point across. So we're going to go ahead and start with some examples and illustrations. So I'm going to go ahead and put something up for you guys right now so we can go ahead and get this conversation started. Okay, guys, so you are looking at a lot of dots on your screen right now, but I promise you, everything is going to make sense in just a moment. I have divided these dots up. Now, on the left side here, I have green dots, and on the right side here, I have red dots. And the green dots, for the sake of this example, they're going to represent the right one for you, and the red dots, they are going to represent the wrong one for you. And this dot right here, this black dot, is going to represent you, okay? So it doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman. This situation is for both. And now I am showing you this because I believe that with everything, guys, there is a backstory. And if you do not understand the backstory, there is no way that you can understand the story that is happening in front of you. You're going to always hear me say that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about that backstory here. And just keep in mind that this is only a small portion of it for the sake of this video and timing. I'm not going to get into everything, but I really want to drive in a particular point in this video, okay? You have to understand that you cannot tell the right one from the wrong one on the outside. So what do I mean? In terms of the right one and the wrong one, you are going to find both of them. They can be beautiful, handsome, sexy. They can make six figures. They can be high income earners, low income earners. They can be in the middle income earners. They can work out. They can be health conscious. They can have a big this or a big that. They can be your version of sexy, beautiful, whatever the case may be. You guys understand where I am going with this. On the outside, you cannot tell them apart, okay? The question is, how do we really understand how to separate the right one from the wrong one and for our life? And we can only do this, guys, by the things really that we are overlooking. And these are going to be morals, values, principles, spirituality, having a conscience, having common sense, just having good old common sense, having relationship skills, parenting skills, and definitely being mentally healthy and mentally stable. And we're also understanding that the right one also align with us. They align with us and what we want for our life and also in a relationship. This is how we separate the right one from the wrong one. Okay, this is how we do that. Now, the green dots here, they have all these qualities rolled up into one, while these red dots, they're going to be severely lacking or just totally void of these qualities that I just mentioned. I'm talking about those morals, values, principles, etc. That whole list. Now, there's more to the list, but for timing's sake, these are just going to be a few that I'm naming here. Now, let me do this, guys. Let me do this. I'm going to remove the colors. I'm going to put these dots together. I'm going to remove the right one from the wrong one, these tags here, because in life, nobody's actually walking around, with a color code or with a tag. That would be nice, but it's not like that, okay? So I'm going to put all of this together. Now, I want you to focus in on you, this dot right here. Now, when you are here, and you are looking into these dots right here, if you do not understand how to find the right one versus the wrong one, here lies where our problem starts, okay? Here lies where the problem starts, okay? It all starts with you. We are conditioned, guys, to think that we are just to sometimes just do what feels good, or just to jump in this pile right here, these dots, just jump in and see who we are sexually attracted to, or who we are vibing with, who we have chemistry with, who's our type. And oftentimes this becomes the base of where our relationship starts with someone. And a lot of times we jump in thinking that because they have all these physical qualities and these surface qualities that we like, that we have actually found someone good for us. But what we are doing is that we are leaving out the real qualifiers, such as morals, values, principles, spirituality, that list right there. Because guys, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if a person is making six figures, if they have a body to die for, if they are lacking the real qualifiers, you are headed for trouble. It doesn't matter if they are, when you look at them, you see everything that you want. If they are void of these real qualifiers, you are headed for trouble. Now, guys, of course, more to the story, but I want you to understand where I am going with all of this. If you continue to get into bad relationship after bad relationship, you at some point, you have to take a step back and ask yourself, is it them? Or is it something that I am doing wrong? Okay. You have to understand how to find that best person for your life. And you have to understand too, if you just so happen to get with the wrong one, how do you recognize that? And how do you allow yourself not to stay in a relationship like that and be torn to pieces? So guys, what I am saying to you is that you have to really understand how to find the best person for your life. And a lot of the problem starts with what you understand about relationships, what you understand about what the right relationship for you looks like. Now, on the flip side, you also have to understand what the wrong one looks like. How do you recognize that? And if you find yourself with the wrong one, are you staying and allowing yourself to be torn to pieces? Are you staying and trying to make a red dot a green dot? That can't happen. A lot of times when you do that, it's because you are unaware of what you are supposed to have in a relationship, not what you deserve. This is not about what you deserve. This is about what you are supposed to get from a relationship. When you start to understand that, you start to make better decisions, guys. And also, we have to start learning to appreciate being single, because a lot of times people have the wrong view about being single. Being single means that you respect yourself enough not to just jump in that pool of dots and just grab anybody for your life. You are respectful to yourself enough that you want only the right person for your life. Okay, you only want the right person. And if you're not getting that, you are going to be single until you do. Because the truth is, guys, that if you are with the wrong person, you can still be lonely. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end today's session. I hope you guys found some value in that. If you would like to work with me further, be sure to check out my link in the bio. And if you have a question that you would like for me to answer, please go ahead and send me an email or drop a question in my DMs. I love, just seeing what you guys need help with. That helps me better to be able to serve you. All right, guys, thanks so much. See you soon.